What's going on, Lotus Tribe? Welcome to Ascension, a place for soul and self-development, heavy on the soulful. So, listen, time, enjoying your time. Enjoying your time is necessary because there's so many lessons, renewals, rebirths taking place. And so, hold on, y'all. Okay. All right, we back. So, heavy on that needing to sit with yourself in this time and accepting who you are, getting to know who you are. There is no rush. You are not missing anything. Let me give y'all some of the things that I journaled down while I was just receiving the downloads. Enjoy the time with yourself. What is the rush? What's the rush? Why you can't sit with yourself? Why don't you want to sit with yourself? Why don't you embark on this opportunity? And some of us are saying, I do want to embark on an opportunity. And others are saying, I do want to embark on an opportunity, but it's difficult. It's hard not to move in the ways of which we feel comfortable, even though we know it's not for the best versions of ourselves. Take this time out to know yourself, to learn yourself. Your energy is one of a kind. Embrace that and sit with what is and let things be. And I think for me, it's been going on about a year now that I've been working with the lesson of just learning how to master the art of being. And like removing so many layers of expectations on myself. Because the weight get heavy. Like you put so much pressure on carrying things instead of just carrying it. Before you can even get to the task of doing, you put so much pressure around the discussion and the what's required that you don't even make it to the space of doing. And I think for me, as I master being, those things come more naturally and easier to me. Yes, I have my moments where I'm tired or I might be exhausted, but just the constant of, oh, I want to be organized. I want to have a clean space. It's not, I got to clean the space. I got to be organized. It's just what is a part of who that new version of you is. And so it's not a concern for you. I also have forgiveness allows the miracles to happen. The lack of forgiveness holds a space with trauma who may not be the new version of you. Ascend to this version of you. So I sat with some oracles and they really are for my divine feminine because that's been the energy that's been very prominent, the softness. There's beauty in being a feminine. And for my feminines out there who are overly masculine, thinking that that's going to get you ahead because you feel as though you seem in control, it has the adverse reaction than what you think is going to get you. It's going to make you hard. It's going to make it more difficult for you to just receive. Sit with that. I have Samantha. Forgiveness. I forgive others as I forgive myself. I have Mother Mary, which is miracles. Today, I am reborn and willing to believe in the miracles. You hear that? Believe in the miracles. Having faith, unwavering faith. Know that it is destined. You have to believe. It's the faith of all things. Faith is the foundation to empty in every single thing. Oh, it's so powerful. And then we have Venus. I am a creative genius and I co-create with the divine. Some of us are moving more into our womb space, sitting with ourselves, pulling out our magic, just being who we've been destined to become. Some of us are really, really doing the work. This time is about taking back your power. This time is not only taking back your power from what I'm seeing is like somebody grabbing their power from different places. It's also believing in your power and learning your power. How powerful you are opens those doors. How you feel, and I'm not talking about on an egotistical level where we're controlling things and controlling people and trying to make them live the reality of which we want to see. No, I'm talking about reclaiming, having that confidence and self-love. Because when you have self-love for yourself, you automatically will extend love out to others because you have love for yourself. It has nothing to do with the ego. It's just love and just being. And so when you understand that for yourself, you know that minimally you should be extending that in the capacity of which you can. It doesn't have to be overbearing. It doesn't have to be codependent. It's just, hey, I respect you because I respect myself. And pulling back that power and not feeling bad for it because you need it. You need it to get where you're going. You need it. And that's okay to need it. It's okay to want it. It's yours. Stop feeling bad for things that is yours. Some of us may be dreaming. Some of us may be in deep meditation. Some of us are just really sitting with God and receiving the downloads. The steps, maybe not the full picture, but the step forward of what needs to be taken in order to get you to the next place. That's the thing. When you reclaiming back your energy, you start having that faith. So the need for control moves itself because you have faith and you know that everything is always working for you, even when it don't look how you expect it to. And you just got to be willing to be like, listen, I'm along for the ride. For the ride. Your people on the other side, they got you. They're with you at all times. The walls of lack and delay now have crumbling down, and I now walk in the promised land under divine grace. Like literally, you're in your promised land. Cultivate the energy. Cultivate your power. The womb is everything. Everything. It creates life. And harnessing in on that. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? I'm just saying. But we doing the work. We doing the work. We taking one step at a time. We loving ourselves. We being compassionate with ourselves. Forgiveness, though. That's the message. Forgiveness, not at 11:11. Forgiveness. Not only forgiving yourself, but forgiving others. And right now, you may not be clear on what that looks like. but at least taking steps to working towards it. Whether that means some of us need to go sit with our therapist, we need to be in more prayer, we need to be in more meditation, we need to be journaling more, but just taking that time out because you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. And some things that you are holding on to that you need to just let go is blocking your blessings. That is exactly what I heard. The things that you were choosing to hold on to is blocking your blessings. Let it go. We didn't say you gotta forget, but you got to let it go. Because baby, that thing is solid. It's solid. You gotta let it go. And you gotta have unwavering faith, and you gotta know that you protect it at all times. Overcome it. Overcome the wickedness. Overcome the ego. Overcome those things that you know don't bring you closer to your blessings. And be committed to that. Even when everything else around you may look like it's not. Be committed to your blessings. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. But I had to let it out, y'all. If you like content like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I gotta remind y'all, like, share, and subscribe. Either which way, I'm gonna keep it going because this is what I'm here to do. But nonetheless, just sending you so much love and light. We all in this journey together. And they talking on the other side. We all on this journey together at all times. We gotta treat each other with compassion because listen, you just never know. You just never know. You gotta stay prayed up, be protected. Start claiming back your energy. Start claiming back your energy. Period. That's it. Like that. Down below, if you are interested in my free 4-day workbook where you identify where you are in this moment in order to move forward into the steps of where it is that you're needing to go. It's my free 4-day self-identity shifting workbook. Take a look at that. Let's start becoming more reflective. Let's start doing what we call the work. Let's stop being afraid from the work and realizing yourself and seeing yourself for what it is. Until next time, loving you always. Always. Yeah.